Alright guys, let's go ahead and do a bonus for Virgo. Oh wow, I'm holding my breath. Okay. This is not going to be for everybody, and I am getting different scenarios, but the overall vibe is kind of the same. Whoever this is for, take it as it resonates. I know it's not going to be for everybody. You can reverse this if you need to. Maybe it's something that hasn't happened yet for some of you, or it may be something that's affecting a person connected to you, but not necessarily you directly. Either way, the idea here is there anyone else? And I feel like someone is holding their breath. I feel like someone, even if somebody knows something's ending here, or someone knows that they can't really stop something from happening, or it has no control over anything here, it's like, I don't know, because, well, I'm just going to read what I wrote. But before I do, let me tell you, I did your video yesterday, and for some reason, I don't know why, I thought I posted it and I didn't. I guess because I went and hung out with my nephew and his girlfriend. Remember I said he was in town? Well, I don't know if you heard the Libra message, but he was in town. So I was kind of in a hurry, and I thought that I had posted it, but I didn't. And I realized later, okay, I didn't post that video, and I was playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that game can last a really long time. We didn't even finish it. It could go on forever, which I happen to like it. I think Dungeons and Dragons is a really cool game. Like, I'm kind of getting into that. That's awesome. Whoever came up with that game is incredible. I mean, what if the world got to the place where we had to, like, go on foot somewhere and we didn't have anything with us? We didn't have games, we didn't have television, we had no electricity. Dungeons and Dragons, all you gotta do is be creative. It keeps you entertained for hours. Like, you could just go on forever. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so, oh, I thought I posted the video, but I didn't. Let me tell you, when I sat here and I did Scorpio's video, I did Sagittarius's video, and I did Capricorn's video, and I just erased every single one of them. And Aquarius's video. I just did an Aquarius video, stopped on the Aquarius one, and I said, I can't, what is going on? Like, I felt almost, I don't know how I felt, to be real with you, and I think that that's all part of your message. I think someone here doesn't know how to feel about a person, or doesn't know how to feel about what's going down, what's going on with another person, between them, they and themselves, you know. And this could be you with another. It's like, do you know how to feel about a situation? Maybe someone doesn't know how to feel about the situation with you. It's like, how do you tell me how you want me to feel? So I'm going to give some scenarios now, because that will change things a bit here. They're not all the same, and so that's going to make the messages a little bit different. But pick whatever one resonates with you, if any of them, and we'll go from there. So what I want to do is, let's talk about this one first. If any of you are into someone, you are really into this person, or maybe perhaps it's reversed and this person's really into you, but something gets one of you or the both of you in your head, that's paused things. Unless, of course, things have paused between you and another because you both have your own lives. You know what I mean? That happens. We all have our own lives. If anybody's a parent here, that'll keep you busy. Anybody takes care, is like a caregiver, takes care of their parents here. I know some Virgos watching me, they literally take care of their family. Like, people are busy, you know? So, but that doesn't stop the questions from arising, like, do they feel the same way about me? I don't want to put any pressure, but also it is kind of eating me alive. Like, I do feel something's eating someone alive deep down, because somebody does really love someone here, really is either really interested or really all outright loves somebody, and is like, I want to respect your space and the fact that you should make your own decisions and stuff like that, but I also hate not hearing from you, or I also hate not knowing really what's going on between us to some degree. Like, something like, how do you feel about me? Somebody wants to know how another person feels about them. Either someone really wants to know how you feel about them, but they're just not going to straight up ask you that. They want to know, are you in love with me? Like, that's all. Maybe someone just wants to know that, and it's like, no other pressure. I don't need anything else. That's fine. I just need to know, are you in love with me? Or, like, are you talking to anyone else? Are you, like, keeping the door open for anybody else? I can't be mad at you. I can't say anything about it, you know, but I just need to know, Do you love me? Do you like me? Are you interested in me too? It could be as simple as, see, I don't know how deep this is. It could be as simple as someone you just met, but it's like, I really like Virgo. I like them so much, but I don't know if they like me too. And I really want to know, because I don't want to keep on kind of holding out this hope, and they're like keeping their options open, and I'm over here like kind of really not accepting any invites from people or talking to anybody trying to talk to me, because I'm kind of interested in Virgo, you know? Or it could be someone who all outright loves you and they want to know if you love them. It could also be reversed. So I wrote down some questions here. Now this can go for any scenario I'm getting, any of these questions. Because I'm getting some where people are in relationships, some where people were in relationships and they're already exes, like it's already over. Some where it's like we're already ending things, but it's not final yet. So I get a lot of different things here. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna throw this out there. Some of you, there may be somebody who's in a relationship with you already, like y'all are together. Wait, hold on. Y'all would be together. It left me. I was getting another scenario that I didn't write down. It's gone. That's weird. That's really weird, the way that just came in. Huh. Odd. Usually I remember a little bit of it, and that's really odd. Anyway, maybe it'll come back to me. Wait. Some of you could be in a relationship with someone, and somebody on the outside of you is wondering, did you ever really love them? Do you love them? Do you care about them? And you may be thinking, why would you even wonder that? You're with somebody. Or you may be thinking, why would you wonder that? I'm with somebody. Now, somebody who's with somebody could be wondering if you really are into them, or if you're still into them, or if you care about them. And maybe you've remained friends with somebody, but it's like, why would they even care about that? Shouldn't they care about who they're with? Like, I don't know. This is so much. And you don't worry, guys. It may not even resonate, but you're not the only one getting this. Everybody's, it's a lot. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm not used to this energy because I just don't remember that this time of year has this type of energy, usually for me. I don't know what's going on right now, but there's a lot of energy like this. So some of the questions are, do you love me? Could you love me? Are you attracted to me? Are you attracted to me too? Do you want me? Do you want me like I want you? Now remember, these questions can go for anybody. New people who just met, people who've been talking for a while, people who are already together, people who are exes, people who are together still legally or contractually, but it's ending. It could be like that, you know. Is there anyone else? Are you interested in me? Did I already write that down? No, it could also be questions that come from people who are outside parties, like maybe not the individuals themselves who just met, who've been talking, or the people who are exes but still talking, or the people who not talking, but there's too many things here. It's really stressful for me. I know somebody's under a lot of stress because what is this? It's like too much. It's way too freaking much. But I knew I couldn't let you go like this. I couldn't let you go like this. I literally erased all the other videos because there's too much here. Like, I knew I had to do another video for you, and the other ones just didn't feel right. Like, I can't leave it like this. There's something here where it's like, are we just gonna leave it off like this? That just hit the nail on the head for somebody. Is this just the way it's just gonna be? We're just gonna leave it like this? Like, that's it? This is it? This is it like this? Now, let's say there's a relationship that's ending. You could have somebody here, but it's not ended yet. You could have someone thinking like maybe their partner's already moved on, unless they already know. There could be somebody here who already knows, like maybe that's what ended the relationship, but it's like, it doesn't have to be. It could be where someone's like, why did they seem to get over me so quickly? Now, it may be innocent. Maybe someone's just ready to move on, ready to focus on themselves, but it could also be because somebody is focused on others, or another in particularly. But it doesn't have to be. But someone could be wondering that, because there's a lot of questions here. It's like there was a movie called Monster-in-Law. Maybe there's a connection to Leo here, because I'm pretty sure, isn't J-Lo a Leo? I think they're in that movie Monster-in-Law. She had on I was young when the movie came out. I'm pretty sure it was that movie, and Jennifer Lopez was in it, and she had a necklace on that was like a question mark, and I loved it. It looked like it was moonstone or something. Hold on. J-Lo, monster, in-law. Someone here could have had in-laws from hell, or really hates their in-laws, hated their in-laws. There we go. She wore the necklace the whole damn movie. Oh, was it not a question mark? I thought it was a fucking question mark. Why the hell did I think it was a question? Nope, not a question mark. All right, I'm going to screenshot this. It's not a question mark, but it does look like moonstone or some type of... I don't know. I'm getting moonstone, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's something to that here. I don't know. No, I'm telling you, I did not think that up. I know she had some sort of fucking question mark ass shit on her neck. I know she did. Where is it? Maybe she didn't. Maybe not. I'm seeing shit. I'm imagining shit. Maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe someone's just imagining shit. They're imagining the worst. Somebody, I'm hearing imagine dragons. Somebody could be imagining the absolute worst. It's just, and it's because there's, it's painful. Like, there is some sort of pain here. I mean, even, I don't know. Let's say somebody's interested in someone. We'll talk about it like in those terms. And it's something very new. Somebody could still be imagining the worst. Like, already thinking, which I get that. Already thinking a tad bit negative about it, where it's like, you know what, I really feel something for Virgo, or maybe it's you and you're imagining the worst, where it's like, I really feel something for this person I just met, but, I'm considering, and I just got this in the other message for you, I'm considering all the reasons that this probably wouldn't work out, or, there's this and that, and it's like, what would my family think, and how could I incorporate them into my life, and so I'm just not even going to try. No, it's different if we don't try because we're on a self journey, we're on a healing journey, we're on our own journey. That's different. But if we're just not trying, but we're all outright ready for love, it's like we're not even going to give something a chance when both people are ready and both people want the same thing as far as a relationship goes. And that's different. So somebody here could be basically torturing themselves or tortured over another, either torturing themselves because they're not even giving something a chance, although they really want to, but all they can think about is the negative things or the possibilities about it, or someone could be tortured by another who's doing that, and it's like, this is really how they're just gonna leave it. They're just gonna, I feel this energy between us, I know there's something there, and then all of a sudden just fucking nothing, just bye, or just like goodbye, see you later, or just nothing, crickets, like that's it. Okay. All right, so what else did I write down? If any of you just got out of a relationship, are in the process of one ending, or are in the process of one ending, it may be that you or your partner either know about another party already, or there is just a fear that there is another party, whether on your part or theirs. One of y'all has a fear. And I mean, like, really. Especially if there's children involved, because there could be that vibe of like, maybe even, I don't necessarily want the relationship to work. It's really gotten unhealthy. We fight a lot, or we're not happy, or whatever. And maybe that's not the case for some. Maybe one person didn't want it to end, and maybe the other one did. But let's say both people wanted it to end, or just kind of like, I know it's not good for us, but also I really would be sad if they get with someone else, because that person's going to be around my children or around my child, and it's going to fucking eat me alive. There could be that fear. Like, of course, I get it. This is rough. It's rough for somebody. It could be rough for everybody involved. Let's say there's people who are just, there's people who are dating. People who are dating, I don't know how long they've been dating, they haven't seen each other, and then someone here does meet someone new. Someone starts talking to someone new, or whether they intentionally met them, like we're looking for it, or it just kind of happened. And then someone themselves could be like, do I stay with this person I'm seeing, or do I pursue what's over here? I mean, I don't know. Someone could be like between a rock and a hard place. That could be the case as well. For some, others are like ready for something to end. I get relationships, dating, I get engaged, I get married, I get it all here. I get people who are single as well here, but there's so much thinking lately, and a lot of fear, and a lot of in the head, but I mean, I understand. I feel like somebody's really just like thinking the absolute fucking worst. Okay. If anyone is here, or anyone here, we'll say it like this to make it more vague, more general. If anyone here does really still either love someone or maybe it's over, but even then, the person may be like, I can't even imagine moving on so quickly. Like, I hope my person hasn't, because I can't imagine moving on so quickly. Like, I actually did love them. If it's something that's still ongoing, it may be someone who's like, I really hope that even though this hasn't really become anything yet, I hope they aren't just, it would really suck if they did choose someone else, because I really do love this person. Like, there's a lot here. There's so much here. Some of you may just be very careful, or someone you have your heart set on is very careful. Now, that one is the most freeing of all of it. It feels like the less stressed. I feel less tense reading that. But yeah, some of you may be very careful, or a person, again, that you're into is very careful due to past experiences, maybe even more than one, where someone got burned. So, fully surrendering and trusting a connection is almost like either unheard of, or it's something someone hasn't done yet all the way, and probably it's going to take somebody a really long time if they even get around to it, because someone is being careful here. It could be you, could be another, could be the both of you, and you could very well fall in love with each other, or no matter how long it takes, it could be rather instant. It could be something that happens over a period of time, but it's still like this restraint where we hold back because I really don't want to go through that pain again. Like, I genuinely think for some of you, somebody here is terrified of being in love, but they are in love and they're scared. I think they're in love with you, or you are in love. You might both be in love, but one of you or the both of you have been, and I'm talking like excruciatingly burned, like bad. Yeah. I mean, some people can say, oh, you're gonna let that dictate the rest of your life. Like, if you take into consideration how badly people can get burned, it depends on how badly, because sometimes, yeah, it depends on how fucked up somebody's been burned. So if you've been burned really, really, really bad, and I need not go through the examples, like, basically we'll say this: by the grace of God, or whoever you believe in, if this is you, vice versa, by the grace of God for someone else, if it's them, you're still here. And sometimes you wonder that, if it's a curse or a blessing. Yeah, that type burned. I really just, this is painful. This is like, it's painful. And if this, I just want to throw this out here, if anybody's made it this far, that's like, this wasn't really my message, but just watched anyway, because, I mean, that's okay. If you just like hearing the videos, even if it doesn't resonate. But maybe I'm gonna give another way to see this. Let's say it's nothing like this heavy and this painful. It could straight up just be as simple as somebody has a really hard time getting it out. I don't even know what to say. I really can't spit this out. Like, I can't get it out. I don't know why I can't get it out. It won't come out. Like, at all. Somebody's running. Somebody's running. The feelings are there. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue. I want to say it. I want to tell you how I feel. That's what someone wants to do. I want to tell you how I feel. It's right there. Yeah, this could have already happened too, where somebody's been wanting to tell you. I mean, they might have told you a little bit, or, you know, hinted at it, flirted with you a little, or told you a little bit. Or told you a whole lot, but still didn't tell you how much, you know. I feel that. Like, somebody's like, if this isn't pain, it's just somebody's terrified. I'm talking fucking terrified of falling in love. Like, absolutely scared of it. Like, may even have a fear of love, of like romantic love. May feel that when you love somebody, it's got to look like a certain way, and this person may not want that because it may make them feel like there's some sort of something here, and like maybe someone's afraid that if they tell you how they feel or how deeply they feel or something like that, like what's the use, because they're not ready for a relationship or something, or they don't even know if they want one, or how would it even work. I keep getting that for you guys, like how, like they want to flow with it. They really do. I feel like somebody does want to flow with it, and they were for a while, and they do, and then they will again. I feel like they will again. I know I'm telling you, you haven't heard the end of this person. You have not. Okay, if this is you, it's you. They haven't heard the end of you, but it's like, I just threw that bitch over there. See? Oh my God. There you go. I haven't heard the end of what? The phone. So you're going to hear from them again. You are. Right when you start to kind of be like, you know what, I'm just going to start to release it, even though you really don't want to, vice versa. Someone's going to hear from you again the second they start to kind of release it. And, I don't know. For those of you where it's not your ex, it's not someone you're with right now, and it's not someone that you're currently ending things with, or things, well, that would be your ex. Things just ended. For those of you where this is someone new, and I mean new as in the sense, I don't know how long you've talked, I don't know how deep y'all have talked, I don't know if y'all have done a little something, but you don't have any romantic history, not really, with each other, not compared to other people you have romantic history with, or not at all. That person, if that resonates at all with you, my God, you guys, y'all are so scared, or they're really scared. I'm talking really fucking scared. Like, if maybe you were scared, or I don't know, some people may be like, I'm not scared. Whatever. If anyone ran here, the other person may even have been happy, may have even been like, for some, I'm kind of glad they ran, because like if you ran from someone, or not ran, but you kind of cut things off, someone may be like, I'm kind of glad you did, because I don't know if I could have done it myself. Like, I love you, and I don't want to, like, I don't want to love, but I fucking do, you know, you. I don't want to like anyone, and I like you. I don't want to feel this way, and I do, for you. And I have been, and I did, the moment I met you, or the moment we talked, or the moment we got deeper, or the moment that I felt it, yeah. It was like effortless, of course. And I'm a little resentful for it at times, because, like, why do you have to be so good to me? I feel like crying. Somebody's not used to being treated really well here, and was treated very nicely to someone, or by someone, has been treated very nicely by someone, and that someone who's been treated really nicely, you or them, maybe even both of you, are very not used to that, and it's scary. Or not used to it and it being authentic. but most not used to it at all. And so it's kind of like, as good as it feels, I can't afford it. It's almost like if you go shopping in a store. Like, I remember when I moved to California when I was 18, we drove down, I moved with an agency. I've talked about this before. It's like really smoky in here. I did have sage burning earlier, but anyway, my agent at the time, she wanted to drive down Rodeo, and we did. And I was just like, why are we doing this? My agent was a Scorpio. She was cool. So we went down Rodeo Drive, and I'm like, we couldn't get out. We didn't get out because what we gonna do? Knock on the windows? We ain't going in. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, someone maybe like, I can't afford to love you, or for whatever reason. Or someone's trying to convince, I feel like somebody's trying to convince themselves that, but they're going to be right back. Like, someone, you're going to hear from them again. Or someone's going to hear from you again. Like, this isn't over. You think it's over? Mm-mm. Or do they think it's over? Probably, but it's not. You may think it's over too. It's not. Mm-mm. It's not. Nobody's playing games here in that situation. Now, I don't know about the relationship ones and the exes and all that. There's too much love triangle shit going on with exes here. There's some shit going on there. Like, there's exes probably, and there's, you know, people still talking to each other when they got people, and yeah, I'm not talking about that. This right here is like freshly new, 2 new people, cross watcher or Virgo, and it's like, it feels so good to be treated this way by you, but I'm so scared I'm gonna fall for you, or I already am, or already did. Too late, you know. It depends on the level here. It depends on several things. I mean, and it's like, wow. And then if it hasn't already, if it ends up ending, or someone runs away, or, you know, gets quiet, or just kind of shuts it off, you know, goes cold, goes ghost, the other person's gonna be like, damn, well, okay. I mean, but that's not really how someone feels. Inwardly, it's like, damn, like, why did they have to do that? But okay, I mean, I respect it, but all right. But actually, the other person only did it because they were like, oh my God, what am I feeling? What is this I'm feeling? What is this I have for you? I think I love you, so what are you so afraid of? Damn, I wish I didn't throw that over there. Hold on. I'm gonna get it with my feet so I don't have to go get up all the way. I need a shower. I feel disgusting. Sometimes you just don't give a fuck, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't give a fuck. Like, you just, you know, you ever have those days where you're like, I need to, like, I mean, not like we get all nasty and shit, but sometimes we're just like, I just don't care. Plus, I can't wash my hair often. I talk about that a lot. You can't wash your hair every day, not when you have long hair. I feel like I've channeled this before. I love you. So, what am I so afraid of? I have got this before. The Partridge Family. Maybe someone's also scared because they're like, look, you know, loving you, I have a family, I have kids and shit, you know, I don't care how fucking old they are. Like, what if they get hurt? What if they get hurt? And then what? And then what? I just have one question. Is it possible here, and some of you are like, absolutely it's possible. Is it possible here, for this situation only, I don't know about the others, the exes, the current partners, the people leaving you, with this new situation, is it possible here, if you and this person, if this even resonates, that you and them feel the same, if we can keep it going, when we're able to, when we both have the time, and still go about our lives, but is it possible that we don't have to shut off our feelings to each other because we feel the same? Is it possible that it's not necessarily deceptive to the people around us? It's not like we're being deceptive to anyone. We're not with anyone. But is it possible that we don't have to let anyone really know, and I don't have to be around your family, you don't have to be around my family, we don't have to do any of that. It's just, you make me really happy. You make me happy. I really love talking to you. It doesn't feel like anyone else. God, somebody's like really, 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 woo! Woo! What is this? I can't stop. Like, why do I want to cry? I'm telling you right now, I'm BMSing. Well, not yet, but it's coming. I mean, what is this? I feel like somebody's like, I really, 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 really just feel good talking to you, and I want to keep talking to you. But someone's not doing that right now, are they? They're running. And they don't mean to run, I don't think. Anyway, I think I love you, the Partridge Family, but then there's like this thing of like, let's take protecting ourselves. I get that though. Like, I totally get it. I get all of this. I do get it. Now, again, going back to the other situation, someone here is afraid their person is in love with someone or wants to be with someone else, or they all outright know, or they're afraid that someone knows that they are. Someone may be like, I wonder if they know there's someone else. It could be where, I don't know. There's so many. That's so confusing. Yeah, I think I love you. What am I so afraid of? I don't know what I'm up against. I don't know what it's all about. I got so much to think about. Someone is thinking. They're going in overtime thinking. That's what they're doing. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you. Wow, I went way over. See? I couldn't even get the other ones out. I mean, it felt like a waste. Kind of. I've been sitting here all day recording videos, and I just deleted all those bitches. I did. Fuck it. Because I felt like I was just pulling you. Like, I can't think about anybody else. The fuck you want from me? I mean, really, I'm just channeling here. I've been thinking about you the whole time. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. So that's what someone feels. I've been thinking about you the whole time. Or you are feeling that way. Or thinking about something the whole time. I gotta go. I'm gonna keep going if I don't. Because there's so much here.